As stated in my review of The Wolfman, Claude Rains is my favorite classic actor. He was a British actor who, according to his daughter Jessica, was born on the wrong side of the River Thames in severe poverty. He had a very strong Cockney accent and a very bad speech impediment. But after taking speech lessons, he conquered those obstacles. But the one thing I like the most about Claude Rains is his voice. He had a very velvety, husky voice, which was said to have been caused by the effects of poison gas during the First World War, which also caused him to be almost blind in one of his eyes. He was discovered by British director James Whale, director of Frankenstein, after seeing the actor in a very disastrous screen test. Whale wasn't interested in how the actor looked or acted. He was intrigued by the way he sounded, and Whale cast him in the title role of The Invisible Man. The Invisible Man, based on the H.G. Wells book, tells the story of a mysterious scientist who tries so hard to find a cure for his experiment, which resulted in his entire body to be rendered invisible.
You're crazy to know who I am, aren't you? All right, I'll show you. There's a souvenir for you. And one for you. I'll show you who I am and what I am. Look, he's all eaten away. How do you like that,
But little does he know, the effects of the drug also causes him to go mad with power.
I shall offer my secret to the world, with all its terrible power. The nations of the world would bid for it, thousands, millions. The nation that wins my secret can sweep the world with invisible armies. Don't you see what it means? Power. Power to rule, to make the world grovel at my feet. Power to walk into the gold vaults of the nations, into the secrets of kings, into the Holy of Holies. Power to make multitudes run squealing in terror at the touch of my little invisible finger. Even the moon's frightened of me, frightened to death. The whole world's frightened to death.
Even though they credited H.G. Wells' book as its source material, it's really not the book except for the main character's name, Jack Griffin. The studio and the screenwriter took some creative liberties and used some elements from Philip Wiley's book, The Murderer Invisible. H.G. Wells was given script approval. Frankenstein monster Boris Karloff was the starting choice to play the title role, but walked off. The monster creator, Colin Clive, was also considered, but wanted to go back to England, although the part appealed to him. But thankfully the role was given to Claude Rains. By the way, the beautiful leading lady is Gloria Stewart, now remembered for her Oscar-nominated performance in Jim Cameron's Titanic. The effect of making Claude Rains invisible was achieved by covering the actor in a black velvet and photographing him against a black backdrop. The background was filmed separately and then combining it with an optical printer. Today, it would be a piece of cake. The Invisible Man opened in 1933, the same year as King Kong and Mystery of the Wax Museum, and was very successful. You should see it to believe it. Thanks for watching.
Here we go gathering nuts in May, nuts in May, nuts in May. Here we go gathering nuts in May on a cold and frosty morning. Whoops!